Welcome
All right, welcome
back.
back.
And yes, so hey, if this is your first time watching us, again, my name is Sys Phyllis, my beautiful wife, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi.
And if this is your first time, we always do this, share this thing where we are celebrating our wins and or sharing what we are grateful for. So in the comment section, please do that. Please share with us. There's things that you really have done today or this week that really just was amazing and you forgot to celebrate it, or today even, right? And then things that you are grateful for. And what that allows you to do is every single day, if you make that a habit, you're just going to be a lot more appreciative of a person, and you're going to be a lot more positive and happier. Why? Because you are, really looking at the things you have versus things that you don't have.
Yes, absolutely. Baby, I just already shared mine at YouTube. So what are you grateful for?
I am actually very grateful for the ability to help a lot of people right now, and really what that means is the resources that we have, right, readily available, right, to be the resources and to be resourceful, and just to be able to be in this position where we're at now, where we're able to impact lives and really help people make progress in their life, their relationship, and their business. That is what I am grateful for. That
That's
God has
beautiful.
gifted us, and that people have came into our lives that impact our lives and added value to us. That now we are looking to pay it forward and able to do that every
That's
single day.
beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So what about you? Comment down below. Let us know. How do you feel?
Yes. And today we're going to be continuing. We're going to talk about Zig Ziglar. So Thursday is an influencer day, and Zig Ziglar was somebody who definitely has influenced our life and our career, and in sales and business and mindset and everything like that throughout the years, and of our entrepreneurship journey, our life journey, really. And today is about finding your success code, and really it's how to have constant improvement, how to really have constant improvement, and really how to really be in a situation where you're always desiring to be constantly improving all areas of your life, right? And improving it to not saying that your life isn't great. It's just improving it so that you can make it even greater.
Yes.
Right. So in everything that you do. So we have 3 takeaways for you today that we're going to share with you on how you can actually have constant improvement. The very first one is strengthening your will, and your will really needs to be I want to, right? And strengthen your will. There's one also thing that we actually do is, we always talk about, when you talk about breakthroughs, what is a breakthrough? A breakthrough is really when the impossible becomes possible, right? That's a breakthrough. And a lot of times you want to accomplish or achieve that, or that result, that outcome. A lot of times it's not even physically doing it. It's actually understanding that, believing and understanding that it actually can be done. So we do this thing called I can, I will, I must. Right.
Yes.
So strengthening your will is exactly that. You can create results in your mind as a belief system, have that in your body, everything before it actually happens. And, somehow you take actions towards that achievement that you want to, you want to achieve more than ever. So strengthen your will that you can actually make it happen. You want the girl, you want the life, you want the business, you want the, every type of family you want the career. You can actually make that happen if you strengthen your will.
Yes, I totally agree with that. This is a really great analogy, and I did it with my children. I homeschool my children, right? And I know it's not normal, but I really enjoy it. And my Alexander, sometimes it takes him a long time to finish an episode, of a page. Sometimes it takes him really quick. So on average, it takes him about 10 minutes to finish one page, and he's supposed to do 5 pages in 1 hour. And at this day, just one page is just taking him a long time. And I was like, baby, what is going on? Because you have the ability to do it, right? You have the ability to, but I don't feel like the want to is there, because he will do a little bit and he will zone out. He'll do a little bit and he will ask a question. I was like, baby, I don't think you really want to finish this page. He's like, no, mommy, I want to. I was like, well, not really. Your action doesn't say so. He's like, no, mommy, I think I am. And obviously, we're in the Tony world. So I was like, no, I don't think your state is there. He's like, okay, let me readjust myself. So he took a break, come back, and then it was right. And then he's like, oh man, mommy, I got all this energy back. I know I can do it. I know I can do it in 10 minutes. So then we started to put a timer next to him so that we can focus. He can focus. So he did it in 5 minutes. So this time the new record is 5 minutes per pages. He got all that done. I was like, baby, look, your will is stronger. So you actually wanted to do it better and you're focusing on doing it better. And thus you're doing it a lot faster and quicker. So what is the difference? Did you notice that?
Yes,
It was
I want
the
to.
will.
Yeah, and
I want to so
and the
strong.
crazy part is he takes that about an hour later. He goes and does his math, and his teacher, is doing his math tutoring, and then he goes, "Oh, I have high energy today. I have high energy today, so I'm gonna do it fast. I'm gonna do it fast." And it's just funny to watch. I was sitting next to him as he was doing it. It's pretty amazing.
And the good news about that is because he say that he just has so much energy and he's doing it, and then right after he did it, the teacher actually allowed him to log off 10 minutes earlier. So that was his gift of being focused. So now
Yes.
he's really enjoying being focused, high energy, and he's doing it. Obviously he's a 7-year old, so he doesn't really filter as good. He wasn't really as humble, but the question is, do we really want to live in the default world where we are always so humble?
Yes.
Right? So
Yes,
the
yes,
second
yes.
point is
work on your skills. Yes, work on your skills, your how-tos, right? So you have this, I want to, I can, I will, I must. So how do you do it, right? So your how-to is next. So work on your skills. How do you continuously improve the thing that you want to accomplish and achieve? And here's the thing about working on your skills. Stop working on your weaknesses. Work on your strengths.
I love that, baby.
So we have a team. My wife is part of my team. I'm part of our team. Our kids are part of our team. Our team, as far as our staff and our, that work with us, is part of our team. There are just things that I am absolutely not good at. So do I work on those skills? Do I try to sharpen those skills? No, I want to enhance and sharpen the skills that I already have that I'm really, really strong at, so I could bring that to the team. And then, I continue growing that skill, the how to of what I'm strong is at. Then I can bring that, and whatever the piece of the puzzle of our team is missing, I could bring that piece to it, and then really, and be a great piece to complete this puzzle. And then somebody else in our team does the same thing. So we really strive to work on our strengths, not our weaknesses. So
yes, absolutely. And I love what Sys is saying, right? Right now we are training a lot of virtual assistant because Sys has a course that how do you put your business online even if you are non-tech savvy. Because he wasn't tech savvy, and the funny part is every time we're doing recording, he'd be like, "Oh, there's echo a little bit. There's this thing, we have technology challenge, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, because we want to constantly show you that he's not tech savvy, and so if you can do it, you can do it too,
yeah,
right?
Most
He
definitely.
give you a lot of the hope, right?" I think that was really inspiring, and at the end, some of them are really, really not tech savvy. So what we did is, sometimes it doesn't really, it's not really about the how, it's really about the who, right? So we just help them hire virtual assistant for really low cost, and allow them to really just push the technology side to the virtual assistant, or the writing side to the virtual assistant. So in that way, they don't really have to do that. They just have to focus on the video recordings, the content, the skill set that they have. And then so now, we got the win-win, right?
Yes.
Just kind of what we talk about in YouTube. Now we create a win-win. Everybody was staying in their strength zone. So, we just get this synergy and this charge.
Yes.
That, we're going to be so happy every single time when we work, right? So again, if you wanted to know how to create a win-win situation, how to have a synergy, we do have a YouTube video that is on our YouTube channel that you can feel free to go watch it. And Johanna is going to put it on the link down below so that you can click on it and watch that episode too.
Yes. And then the third takeaway we're going to give you is reinforce your will and skill by finding the who. Okay, reinforce your will and skill by finding the who. So you have the want, you find the how, sharpen your skills, and then really those who, if you really want to close the gap from where you are to where you want to be the fastest, really is the model after the who, because the who has the how. Does that make sense? So like find the who. So for us, it's always about, I do not, we make it really an effort to invest in courses, invest in people, Tony, anybody who's going to help us make movements in our business, because when you do that, we don't make a decision of the actual investment. We make the decision of the return it's going to get. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So why? Because we can know that if we make this investment, we're smart enough people to understand that this person, this who, can help us with the how, which ultimately 10x, 15x, 20x our life, relationship, business, doesn't matter. And that's a decision I make because I'm looking for the result, the benefit of making that decision to invest in that who to actually reinforce my skills and my will.
Yes, I absolutely totally agree with this. Um, I think reinforcing your will and skills is so important. And just like what he said, it's not about just working hard. Okay, can I just say this? Because
Yes.
if you don't know how to throw, get the 3 points onto the basketball, right? And you don't have the right skills, regardless of how hard you work on it, you're not gonna get there. That's the reason why you need a coach. You need the model after success, right? That's why sometimes people watch the videos of the last tournaments, the winning champion, what is the strategy. You need to reinforce your will and the skills in the right way.
Yes.
In the past we always talk about practice equal
Practice makes perfect.
yeah, but practice made perfect. And then as babies, when my baby started to say no, actually practice equal
Makes
progress. And then I tweak it to say perfect perfect practice equal to perfect progress. Because yes, you can always practice, but if you practice the wrong way, wrong thing, you're never really gonna ever get there, right? My baby always like to say, what if you drive towards east, you will never see the sunset.
Yeah, if you can't, yeah, I mean, go in the wrong direction, right? Talk about driving east looking for a sunset, right? So it just doesn't work, right? So or
Yes.
driving forward and looking at the rear view mirror, right? It just
Yes.
same thing.
And again, I can't say enough of this reinforcing your will and skills in the right way, because we come from there. For 10 years we worked very, very hard, 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
How many hours? Like 15, 16 hours a day. Besides sleeping, we wake up. That's all that we do. And looking back, it's like, do we really get to where we wanted to go? In the default world, yes, we do. Right? We get to a little bit, what do you call it? Blue collar,
Well, yeah,
above
you
average.
chip at that thing smaller. You're spending a lot of time chipping, little small pieces. And just imagine if you have the who, the how, and you're even if you put in the same amount of time or less, you're chipping at that thing much larger
Yeah.
pieces, larger pieces.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So,
So
as
like
soon
right
as
now, a good example, since my baby was talking about this, I still work a lot of long hours, but the difference is I can see massive movements when I do though. I just enjoy working long hours, right? That's what I enjoy. So I still work hard, but I have a sense of, man, I'm working hard, but man, I'm actually working smart too, because I'm actually applying and implementing things that work for somebody else, and I can see the movements in my life, my relationship, and my business, just making massive steps. So we're not telling you not to work hard. Just when you do work hard, but what if you just were, in a four cylinder car, and you're trying to drive as fast as you possibly can, but you're only running on two cylinders, right?
Yep.
What if you drove as fast as you can in a four-cylinder car, and actually it's cranking
Mm.
in all four cylinders? Does that make sense? So it's very
Yes.
different.
Yes,
That's the
definitely
difference.
love it. And again, I know that you really love this video.
Yes.
So make sure that you click on the like button, because that's how we rate ourselves, how good we are doing.
Yes.
So again, if there's 5 people here that's viewing it, and five likes, we know that we did really well. If we have 1,000 people watching here and we only have like 100 likes, that means that we're not doing good.
Yes.
So again, if you really do like it, please encourage us. Press the like button, so that way we know that you really get something out of it.
And help us grow this, right?
Yes.
We want to, obviously we're here to impact your life. We want to add value to you. And really we want to do that, not just for you, but as many people as we possibly can. So it'll help us grow this, our page as well.
Yes. And if you see, one of your friend, or maybe your husband in the past,
I need a lot of help.
I noticed
thank
that
you, baby,
he worked,
for helping me.
and I noticed that he worked really, really hard. And I feel bad, because, and I feel like, oh man, I really want to do something for him, right? And this is where you can do that. Just share this video to let him know, give him the aha moment that, hey, you just have to leverage the success, work hard but smart at the same time, and make sure that you focus on what you're really doing good at, and practice that and get good at that, instead of focusing on what you're weak on, so that together you elevate so much faster. Because again, the past 5 years, the growth that we have compared to the other 10 years that we have, it's like 10x. The result that we got right now, the people that we surround ourselves with, the mindset, the feeling that we have, it's just so much different than we were in the default world, in in the first 10 years that we're together.
Yes, most definitely. So
to
kind of summarize everything is how to have constant improvement, right? Zig Ziglar, finding your success code is those three things. Strengthen your will, right? I want to, I can, I will, I must. It's done, right? That is something that's created within inside you to have a belief system that it's done. That it's not believing that it can be done; it's believing that you can actually do it, right? And then work on your skills, how to, and then reinforce your will and skill by finding the who to help you close the gap between where you are and to where you want to be.
Okay? Yes. So
yes, question of the day, and then also if you there's links below if you want to learn more about us or learn more from us. Definitely, that we have a ton of content that ready to really make help you make progress in your life, business, or relationship. And the question of the day is, what are you going to do today to constantly improve yourself? Right?
This is one thing. One thing. What you're gonna do?
Pick a category. Maybe it's your relationship. Maybe it's your life. Maybe it's your business. Just one thing. Right? Just make that progress equals happiness. Just make that one little progress today, and then pat yourself on the back, celebrate it, and move on. And then tomorrow, if you want to do two things, great. But today, start with one. Okay? So what is one thing you're going to do? So we love you. We thank you very much for watching us and listening to us. We've enjoyed being here with you, and enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you in the next show. If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.